Hello, it's Wednesday, my dudes, or should I say boys. Here we are talking Shrimp Podcast yet again. My name is Joel, and I'm joined here, as always, by...
Hello, my name is Mitchell Lewin, and that was a really good intro.
Did you like that?
Yeah, that was really
I
good.
thought about that heavily.
No, there's no way. That was on the fly, surely. That just was
No,
accidental.
I thought about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all
I
right,
thought about it,
all
because I
right.
was like, oh, it's Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, the boys. And that's what we're going
So
into.
it was on the fly. It was on the fly.
It was in my head, but
Okay.
I had it before we started the podcast. So
That
I'm
was
taking
really
it
good.
as
We've been
I
doing
thought
this long enough now that was good.
That was good.
How many episodes are we in? I don't even know.
Over 100.
Over 100. 110, 112?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, and I know that was good, because it felt good at the time. And your reaction was justified enough.
My face was
It
of
justified me
surprise.
enough.
I looked at you and was like, oh.
Yeah, Homelander.
Oh, Homelander, the boys. I love it. I haven't watched it in a while, but I love it.
No, so, okay, to premise everything, we are going to talk about the boys. The Amazon TV series?
Yeah, I think
it is
it's
Amazon, isn't it?
Yeah, Amazon.
Mitch obviously has watched it when it came out-ish. In and around the time.
Nah, not when it come out.
Well, over a while ago.
I binge watched like all of it recently. I've watched Gen Z season 1 and 2, which season 2 just recently finished. Actually,
Which is a spin-off.
Which is a spin-off, and then there's another one called Diabolical, which is an animated series, which I've seen as well. I've seen everything boys related.
Okay, cool. So as we all know, Mitch's memory is not amazing.
This is going to be a struggle for me, but I'll try my best.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
I haven't watched The Boys. I've watched The Boys season 1.
Okay.
Which again is a start, but the basic terms of this was I would watch season 1 of The Boys because Mitch recommended it to me. In return, he would watch Brassic, which I recommended to him.
What is Brassic?
So Brassic is what?
It's
It's a British sitcom from Sky, I think.
I think it's Sky. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's basically like a comedy of crime-related drama.
Yeah,
There you go.
I like that.
That's pretty much it.
How would you describe The Boys then? Shall I do that?
Yeah, go on.
I would describe The Boys as
A load of boys.
Huh?
A load of boys.
I would describe it as. Hold on. Right, only swear word incoming.
Oh.
A clusterfuck of what superheroes would actually be like. The bad sides and the good sides.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's as simple as
It's
that.
so
It's the
good.
realism in it.
Honestly, it's one of the best series I've ever watched.
Wow.
And I didn't think I would
Crikey.
like it, and I'm so surprised it's taken you this long to watch it properly, and my encouragement massively to watch it.
Yeah, I do agree. I think I watched it on like a whim, and I got to like the end of episode 1, I think it was, and I just sort of left it.
How? The first episode, season 1. I'm not even going to spoil it. I'm going to describe what happens in season 1. You meet the main character, who is played by...
The guy from Novocaine.
The guy from Novocaine, who is the son of... Can't
Simon
remember.
Pegg in
he's Simon Pegg's son in the Boys. He's a Nepo baby, isn't he? I can't think who's his mum and dad, but
yeah, I can't.
he's a
think off
famous
the top of
Nepo
my head.
baby anyway.
Yeah.
And in that first episode, his girlfriend gets killed by a superhero.
Well, not just killed. I would
Brutally
say
murdered.
obliterated.
Obliterated.
be honest.
Exploded into little pieces
Yeah.
by someone who runs really fast called A-Train.
Which I think is hilarious, by the way.
Why?
What how's he run like? Oh, he runs like a train.
I've never really thought about that, actually.
Do you know what I mean? Like, a train's fast, isn't it?
Yeah,
There
I
you
guess
go.
so.
It's fast
Good
as
name
a train.
for him, though, isn't it? A-Train. It's good.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's a bit cringy, I will say. It is a bit cringy.
Superheroes, of course.
No,
it's
no, the
cringy.
whole thing is a little bit cringy.
Yeah. What do you mean? The whole series?
The whole season is a bit cringy. That's why I think I struggle with it a little bit.
Yeah, but Homelander's just incredible. This episode is kind of not pointless if you haven't seen The Boys, but you
It's
should
weird,
really watch
yeah.
The Boys.
I've got to say, yeah. Okay, let's go into it. Right, you're right. Okay, you're right with what you're saying. However, I think the ending of season 1, I'm now committed
Okay, good.
because of that last scene, not last episode, scene with the.
Are you
I would
spoiling here?
actually.
Are you doing a spoiler?
No, I'm not going to spoil. No. With I would say the main two. I would say the main two characters so far.
Yeah,
for
they
me.
are the main two characters.
Yeah,
I'd say.
Homelander and
Actually,
Billy Butcher.
no.
I'd say
No,
of season 1, I would say they are there.
technically the main character is his
But
name
it's all-
Jack Quinn? That's his name, isn't it? Is that his name in the
Oh,
show?
No, Huey.
Huey.
Yeah.
That's his
Yeah,
name.
but I
What's
wouldn't
his
say
name
he
in it?
is. I wouldn't say he is. I'd say he starts to be, but then everything revolves around Homelander and Billy Butcher.
Yeah. Okay.
So they have to like end the season. If they didn't end the
Jack
season on
Quaid.
something,
There we go, I was
it
close.
wouldn't make a lot of sense going into season 2. So it's a good setup for season 2. I'll give him that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I'm going back here. His
Yeah.
name is Jack Quaid. He
Yeah.
is the son of Meg Ryan and Dennis Quaid. There we go.
Yeah.
So he's a Nepo baby and a very, very, one of these ones who doesn't shy away from it. He has openly said that, yes, I am a Nepo baby.
Yeah.
My parents' reputation has helped me get the position I'm in, and he's very open about that. So
Fair enough. He was very good in Novocaine, to be
he
fair.
was very good in Novocaine.
Yeah, I'll give him credit. I don't know how to... What would I rate season 1? Here's an interesting one, because I'm rating just one season, and you probably don't even really remember a lot about it.
No, my memory is mush of everything that happens. I remember parts.
Yeah.
I really want to rewatch it, but I know I won't.
No, yeah, I know what you mean.
Not yet, anyway. Maybe in a few years.
No, I'm trying, like, this year, actually, I've tried a lot of new series of stuff, whereas before, I'd say I rewatched a lot of comfort shows.
You are a massive rewatcher of series. How many times have you seen House?
I wouldn't say a massive rewatcher of many shows. I rewatch mainly 2, I'd say.
House and The Office.
Yeah, probably. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I kind of watch them. I just put them on.
So, okay, hold on. Right. What's the most series you think you've watched?
I've watched House, I think, 5 times, maybe
And
6
how
times.
many seasons are there?
I don't even know, mate. There's a lot,
Yeah.
and each one's like an hour.
So each
yeah.
episode's an hour. Do you know how many episodes are in a?
Uh,
Let's put it into perspective for a second. I've been watching Friends from the start for probably about 2 years now, and I think on season 7.
Yes. So you're over halfway.
I'm well over halfway. There's only like 9. There's like 9 series of Friends.
Is
Isn't
there 9? I was gonna say is there 10 or 11 for some reason, but
there might be. I might have got that
House has 8 seasons, 177 episodes.
Jesus
Do
Lord.
you want to do the maths on that? 177 times 6. I've watched over 1,000 like rewatch.
Wait, why have you-
1,000
times it by-
episodes
Oh
of
my
House.
God.
I've watched.
So you're presuming every episode's an hour. You've times how many episodes there is by 6. That's what you've done there.
Yeah, so 1,000. What is 1,000 hours?
What does that mean?
Well, that's how many hours of House.
Yeah. So you need to get it into
Days. Really?
days.
I'd like
it
days.
is.
Here we go. 1,000 hours equals 42, nearly 42 days.
I reckon that's about the same amount of time that I've put into Football Manager. Accumulative. Actually, no. That's probably about the same amount of time I put into Football Manager 24.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Which I would argue is sadder.
Why?
Because that's a more concentrated time. That's over 12 months.
Not technically. You
It
can
is.
just
Yes,
literally
it
go
is.
on it, you have your team set up, and you just sim the
Yeah,
sim game.
Yeah, but you've done it over 12 months until the next one's come out.
That is over 12 months. But then how quickly have you
I
watched
watch it once every year, give or take. That's not that bad. Yours is worse.
Shall I? Hold on.
Thank you.
Shall I have
Thank
a look?
you. Yeah, because if I go 42 days over 6 years, that's not that bad. If I say 42 days over a year,
That's bad.
that's pretty bad.
Yeah, that is pretty bad. I'm just having a look.
That's like every single weekend you spend an entire Saturday on Football Manager. Every single weekend of every
Pretty
year.
much.
That is pretty much it.
I'm gonna do something bad here and have a look at my game stats for
Oh,
Football
no.
Manager 26. Bearing in mind it came out just shy of a month ago.
Yes.
I think it came out literally a month ago to the date of this episode. I think it came out on the 5th or the 6th of November.
Yeah, so nearly a month, okay?
I think it was like
Of the day of recording this podcast.
my game time on one save, bearing in mind I've done about 2 already, my Shrewsbury Town save, I've put 3 days, 9 hours and 56 minutes into it.
God, that is nerdy.
That's bad.
That is bad
Considering
considering
that's
it's less
out
than
of
a
a month.
Yeah,
Like less than a month.
yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah. Well, going off that is pretty much every Saturday you're sat on it.
I sit on it
Pretty
for
much.
about 3 hours in bed most nights.
Jesus, lad.
Probably. Accumulatively, I don't know.
Well, it averages, but yeah. Anyway, so going back to The Boys and everything. I would rate season 1 of The Boys. I'd just give it a solid 7. It's neither bad nor
Wow,
good.
that's higher than I thought you'd give it.
Yeah,
Is
as
there
an
any
overall.
points? There's no...
I'd give it maybe a 7.4 at best.
Wow, that's higher than I thought you'd
And
give it.
that sounds
I can't
bad,
remember the
but
first season.
There's a lot of like not dips in it, but there's a lot of times where like it kind of leads up to something, and yeah, there's a few times where you're like, oh wow, okay, and then there's other times where like, oh, I wish it was wow, okay.
Have you met the Invisible guy yet?
Yes,
And they put him in a fast food restaurant, right?
yes,
You have seen that, but that's season
like,
1.
Yes, episode 3 or 4, something like that.
It's not a spoiler if I say he gets blown up, right? That's not a massive spoiler.
Well, not to me.
It's like the 3rd or 4th episode.
Yeah,
it's not that big of a
no,
spoiler.
it's been out
surely.
for a while, hasn't it? So no, it's not. Yeah, it's not. The last episode I kind of expected in a way.
Should we just say now there's going to be a spoiler and we just talk about how it ended?
Okay, yeah,
I
sure.
can't remember.
Sure.
You're saying how it ended, and I don't remember how season one ended.
The premise of season one. For
wait. Audience,
okay, spoiler.
If you're listening from now, there's going to be spoilers.
Yeah, there
for
you go.
season one only.
That's it. We're not spoiling it because we've said this. Okay, right. Anyway, spoilers. So going off the whole season, it's premised that Billy Butcher's wife has been taken advantage of by Homelander.
Okay, right, good. I'm glad
that's the premise of it, yeah. And that's why he's after Homelander specifically, not Soups and not the Seven. He's after Homelander, really.
Because
that's
him and Jack Quaid, what's his name?
Huey, yeah,
come together because obviously his girlfriend's just been killed.
Yeah, so very similar.
Build a team to go against Homelander.
Yeah, the boys against them. That's the gist of it. So anyway, that's the premise, and obviously he hasn't got a lot else to go off. And then Homelander obviously gets told, like he was with this girl, and I think it wasn't that she was taken advantage of. Is the gist that I've got now, and they ended up conceiving a child together, and that child that he is told, mother and child both died in childbirth. Is the gist, right?
Who was told this?
Homelander, right?
Right, okay.
He's been told that, and then it leads up. So that's the premise of it by them two, and it all leads up to the final literally the final 20 minutes of the last episode.
Is it at a house?
Yeah, so it's at the lady's house. I can't remember her name. The one that's in charge of like all the soups. I can't remember her name.
I can't remember her name.
And so Billy Butcher ends up like getting her, and it's like him against Homelander. I'm gonna kill something you love because you took something I love. That's the gist, right?
So he's gone to kill the kid.
No, the lady, isn't it? I think doesn't he strap her with like a bomb or something?
I can't remember.
Anyway, the premise is he's gonna try and get to Homelander that way. Yeah, that's
Billy
the gist.
Butcher is, yeah.
Yeah, so Homelander turns up. And he ends up massive, to be fair, twist. But I kind of expected, maybe not for it to happen, but I expected something like that to happen. That he ends up just killing her, basically. Homelander kills her.
Kills
the lady. I can't remember who's in charge of him. His boss indirectly.
Right. Okay.
Kills her, and then Billy Butcher's like, well, fuck you, and tries blowing them both up. Ends up waking up at his ex-wife's house with Homelander's kid and Homelander just there, and it's like a massive kick in the teeth for the end of the season, and it kind of throws a spanner in the works for the start of season 2.
I'm so like split now because I like.
Well, that's it.
In
That's
my head,
all I know as well.
I know, and that's sort of so vague for how much happens.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say anything because I don't know what's a spoiler or not.
No, I get that, but like that's the main storyline of it. I'd say. There has to be the main storyline because everything else revolves around that. In season 1. Everything else revolves around that. And you can tell it's a pilot season. Yeah. You can tell they were testing the waters with it.
Yeah. And it gets better. It definitely gets better.
Okay. Well, I'm glad because I'm stuck
it drops
to it
off a little bit around, I think it's either season 4 or 5, but then it picks up for that final season that's, I think, now ended on sort of like a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
And now there's like a sort of, you're in no man's land, and like I can't even remember what happened at the end of the final season, but I know there's one more coming. It's coming this year. Well,
and that's it.
2026.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. But then
okay.
You've got Gen Z season 1 and 2, which are like they sort of slot in between like the end of season 4 and then this Gen season 2 it slots in some point. And to be fair, I've not watched them in chronological order. I've watched them in watched all of the boys, all the Gen Z, and then all the Diabolical, which Diabolical doesn't really follow anything. If you want something just easy to watch, after you finish season 2, if you watch all of season 2 of the boys, watch Diabolical.
Oh no, I'll commit to the boys now. I will commit to the boys.
Sick. I'm excited.
I'll have to now. But I would say it is. How do I put it? It's really teasing throughout the whole of season 1, where it's like
the whole series.
Is Homelander gonna? It's really, really like. Come on, and then the end episode, which is what I've just said, really makes the season. If that didn't happen, I probably wouldn't have watched season 2.
Right, okay.
That's the best way I could put it.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's very much like, it's all leading up to, Soup's in the military, and then it's not going to happen, and then it is going to happen, but it's not going to happen, and then that happens, and it's not really anything to do with that anymore, and it's like a massive twist on a very personal note, which is good. I think
it's all, like, that going forward as what you describe is very much what you got to look forward to.
Yeah, I'd prefer that. I wouldn't like it like with the military involved and stuff like that. I'm not really that fussed with all that stuff because you just have to watch Avengers for that.
Yeah.
Stuff. You don't have to watch.
That's what I mean. I think this might
like
be my
boys.
favorite superhero thing. Just because it's so much like...
Apart from nostalgia carries a lot like Spider-Man and stuff, which I love.
For you,
but
not for so much for me. I was never really a superhero person.
Yeah,
that's maybe why I really like this, because I never
Possibly.
really got into like the whole superheroes and like...
No, it's more like an underground sort of grunge film series sort of thing. The one that I would, if you like The Boys, I would recommend watching Daredevil.
I've seen the film of Daredevil, not the series.
So the one with Ben Affleck? That film.
The old one from like 2006.
I
really like that
Charlie... I can't remember his name, but anyway, there's a new Daredevil, and he's really good. And the series it's identical to The Boys.
Oh, okay,
it's really really good. I'd recommend going and watch it. So yeah, anyway, go watch that. But going on to Brassic, right, Mitch?
Right, okay. Now we're moving over to what you've asked me to watch. Brassic, yes, okay.
Tell us
a short synopsis from my point of view.
Yep.
It's the In-Betweeners for the people who grew up as teenagers watching the In-Betweeners now.
To a degree, I agree with you, but it also...
It's like hold on,
it's a more mature...
version of the In-Betweeners.
Directed.
Yes,
so the storylines are obviously better and things like that.
I completely agree, but it's
similar.
It's for that audience that enjoyed the In-Betweeners, but now have grown up and appreciate something a bit more.
Yeah, but I would also argue saying the In-Betweeners did very well, and there was that, not niche in the market, but there was a lot of things that tried to fill that gap that didn't. And this has, I would say, it's probably the biggest one to fill that gap. If you look at like a lot of...
I wouddn't say for audience, though, because I'd never heard of it before you.
Yeah, but no, I only heard of it last year, but I didn't watch it last year. I only watched it this year. And a lot of people have said, like, you need to watch it. Like, there's so many good ratings of it and reviews and stuff. So it's definitely worth watching and definitely worth sticking to.
3 episodes in. I'm not swallowed up in it yet. I'm like... I watched 3 episodes and I was like, right, okay.
If it's any consolation, I did the exact same, left it for a couple months, and then went back to it, and I was stuck to it.
Okay. I'll watch the final 3 episodes of season 1, see how I'm at.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like it's got to pick up a little bit. But the problem is, I started watching recently Snatch, which is like a...
The film?
No.
Oh.
A series that's got Rupert Grint in it. They've gone from
Ron
Weasley.
I've seen it advertised. Yeah.
Do not watch it. It is terrible.
Oh really?
It's awful. It's fine.
Did not expect you to say that.
That's where I think I've messed up with Brassic. They're sort of along the same idea.
So do you think you've just got it in your head?
Because I really didn't enjoy Snatch.
Yeah.
I watched like 4 episodes of that.
Yeah.
5, 6 episodes of it. 5 episodes. I'm like 2 episodes off the end, and I can't bring myself round to watching the final 2 episodes.
I also don't think that you're not the opposite to me, but you prefer series that link.
Yes.
Whereas I could just put an episode of House on and watch that, and it wouldn't matter which one.
The thing that I'm struggling with Brassic is the 1 episode ends with no real point to it, but there's a tiny little bit of storyline that's following through.
Yes, there's a tiny little line.
That's what I don't like. To me, that's kind of pointless.
It does get better, and that line does build. It does get more,
Not to be a spoiler, but obviously the idea of Brassic is they're all bad people doing bad things for money. But the one of them is trying to move away and get a big house, but he's too scared to move away from his friend.
Yeah, that's the premise of
a bit of a dropout
watched.
and like suicidal and stuff like that.
Yeah, but like there's a lot that it addresses in a lot of different ways that I wouldn't really say a lot of other series do. So in a way, it is in its kind of own ballpark. But I'd stick with it, mate. Stick with it.
I would give it a score, but I just don't think I can.
Give us a premise on like characters. Is there any characters you like? Don't like? What? Why?
Michelle Keegan.
Don't like her?
No, I don't really like her character in it. But
okay, right. So, okay, yeah.
She's in it.
She is in it, yeah. Do you wish you were in it?
The show or Michelle Keegan?
Pick whichever, Mitchell. Pick whichever.
The big guy, what's his name, who's got a short name in the...
Ashley?
No.
Oh.
The guy who's
Cardi. Cardi with the
stutter, yeah. He's good. He's my favourite character in it.
Yeah.
He brings the light entertainment, but the story sort of so far from season 3 and stuff. The story sort of evolved around him at the minute.
Yeah, in a way, he's a side character. That, to be fair, there's not. I wouldn't really say there is like a side character in it. Really,
Well, the main guy is the main guy.
Vinny's the main guy.
Vinny's the main guy.
Yeah,
it all
it
revolves
does-
around him, and everyone else
yes.
around him is a side character. That would be my argument.
Yes, I would argue that, but I would argue it in the same way as the boys and Homelander.
Yeah, but
And-
no, Homeland is not the main character.
What he is of season 1. He clearly
No,
is.
he's
In
not.
season 1, who is then?
I don't know.
It's season
It's the
1.
three of them.
Who?
It all sort of goes around Billy Butcher.
No, Homelander's the main character.
Huey and
if you
Homelander.
pick Homelander up and take him out of the series, none of it makes any sense.
Same with Jack Quaid though. Huey.
No, because there's still a thing with Billy Butcher and Homelander.
Then take out Billy Butcher then. Okay, sure.
But this-
Yeah.
But Homelander still, there would still be like not another Billy Butcher, but there could still be another Billy Butcher.
Yeah.
Whereas if you take Homelander out,
Yeah.
he's the main.
Man, the Boys is so good. I just want to watch it.
But then again, like I'd say Brassic is
Yeah.
Brassic. So I would say Brassic. I would personally give it a solid 7.8 to 8 out of 10.
if we finish these podcasts at a decent time tonight, I will watch a couple more.
Thank you very much.
That
Thank
just goes
you.
to prove we are recording a few episodes tonight.
It also proves that I'm very much better at watching series than Mitchell.
I have to really be in the mindset to watch a series. I recently, after watching Brassic, was like, oh, I'll just go back and have a look. I looked at the Breaking Bad. It's like 6 series.
Yeah.
10 episodes. And I was like, why am I not just going back and rewatching this?
It's not bad. Yeah.
That's not that
Wait,
bad.
have you done Better Call Saul?
No.
Oh, what's that? It's
But
better than Breaking Bad.
I want to watch Breaking Bad again.
It's better for
I'm
a
like-
storyline.
I'm still like 2-3 episodes away from the end of Breaking Bad. I watched it when I was in secondary school. I have the box set on DVD, and I still haven't watched like the last 3 episodes of Breaking Bad.
Well, I actually retract that statement. Breaking Bad is better, but fair enough.
Okay.
It is very good though.
I'll watch Better Call Saul afterwards because there's only like 2-3 series of that.
Yeah, so it's not that much to be fair, and it does
So-
link. Like it
so
does link to
This time next year, I'll only be like 2 series into Breaking Bad.
Yeah, he might have picked up the remote to start it. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why. It's all the time on Football
Yeah,
Manager.
but you
mate.
do
I
have
can't concentrate.
with the agreement. You do have to finish Brassic season 1. You
I
have
will
to.
finish. I've got 3 episodes left. I think I've only got 2 or 3. I can't remember.
Yeah, there's not loads. There's really not loads. That's why I recommended saying like watching it. It's actually not that bad.
I wish they were half-an-hour episodes. That's all I
See,
would say.
I agree but disagree because they wouldn't. They're not short enough stories in each of them to be half an hour.
Yes.
There's not a lot of gap fillers in them.
They're like if 45 minutes could be a thing, that'd work. They're like 50 minutes, aren't they? Or are they?
I think yeah, 50 to an hour. Yeah.
I think
yeah.
if you took like 8 minutes off each episode, I would be more enticed to watch more.
Yeah, I would say
that's
though.
so specific, but that's just me as a person.
Yeah, this isn't any spoiler on Brassic either, but I've watched the last episode, and it's quoted as the last episode because apparently there's no more. However, the ending of this last episode, fuck me, it is one of the most annoying endings I've ever seen.
What, in a bad way or like
Yeah.
in a cliffhanger way?
No, in a bad way, I'd say.
Oh, really?
See, the last episode of Brassic, for me, really fell flat. Like it
That's
was
making
good,
me really
but
wanna watch
God,
it
it
now.
fell flat.
That's making me really want to watch it.
Yeah, because it builds up to something massive and just falls flat.
Oh,
It's a
right.
really like not a cop out, but it's like one of those that he wakes up from a dream.
I knew you
It's
were gonna
not
say
that. It's not that. I'm not spoiling it, but it's like that. That's how you feel, and you're like, God damn it!
Yeah.
Get back in the writing studio
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Do something better. You can do better. Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, I will commit to the boys now, and we will. I want to update you a little bit, like once I've done another season.
okay.
You know,
I might
so
watch
it's not
like
regular, but enough.
I might watch like a synopsis on each series.
Yes,
Just
yeah.
to,
Before
just to
we do the
rejig
one.
my memory.
Yeah, because
just
when
let
I've
me
been
know.
saying stuff, you remember
Yeah, yeah.
bits, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I remembered about the invisible guy and
yeah.
I
I
couldn't
do
even
like
remember he's invisible.
Frenchie though. Weirdly,
Frenchie's class.
Yeah.
Frenchie is such a good character.
Yeah, he's
He is
really-
an underrated and possibly one of
yes.
the best characters.
I would say underrated, and he's like the. How do I put it? He's like what Q in James Bond should be.
I agree.
That's the best way I
Oh
could
my
put
god, and
it.
he just gets better. He's one of the
Okay.
best characters for development as well.
Okay, I like that.
Who have you met so far? Just
Okay, so
there's a-
Frenchie, who's the other guy who has a wife and kid? I can't remember his name.
I know who you mean.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name.
And obviously
hold on,
Billy
hold on.
Butcher and
Let me
Huey.
get it up.
Yeah,
I've got
and
it on my
then
phone here because I was
You've
looking
got
at
Starlight. You've got
Hold on.
Maeve.
He's called Mother's Milk.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that a spoiler? No, it's not a spoiler. That's his name.
No, okay, yeah.
So wait, who you got? Homelander.
Yep.
Billy Butcher.
Yep.
Huey.
Yep.
Starlight.
Yep.
Who else have you met?
The fish guy.
The Deep.
The Deep, sorry, yeah. A-Train.
A-Train, yeah.
Maeve.
Maeve, yeah. Queen Maeve, yeah.
Yeah. Who's the lady, obviously, like, now dead, but who's the lady in charge? I don't know if she's clearly not in it.
Don't want to say because I don't know who you're on about.
Okay, fair enough.
If you could tell me the character name, I'd maybe say.
No, I can't off the top of my head.
I'm just looking.
Obviously,
at the
yeah.
You've got
Billy Butcher's,
so many.
Billy
good
Butcher's
characters.
wife, and then Homelander's
Okay, yeah.
kid.
You've met Becca then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I know you're not meant to like, but I kind of want something more from her. Because she's kind of been that wet wipe that's been holding the season together a little bit.
Yeah.
And the ending's kind of been like, oh, there she is, bitch.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to be. I think they could do something really cool with her.
Good.
Yeah.
Fine.
Because let's be honest, now all Homelander cares about is his kid and then Becca. Now he knows that they're there.
Mate,
So let's be honest, that's how it's going to roll, okay? So, yeah, look, this might be one of the most excited podcasts Mitch has ever been involved in.
You listed them characters knowing... I was just looking at... Don't look at the cast list.
No. I'm not looking at anything.
There's characters on the cast list that you've got coming up in a few...
Like
next series and stuff. There are some great characters.
Yeah, because there was
some great relationships that are going to come up.
Yeah. Because don't
that
spoil
like
it from me.
Like
just give me a facial expression with these, okay? This is my ideas off the top of my head. Give me a facial expression with these, okay? I just want to see reaction.
This is an audio podcast.
That's fine, but not for me.
Okay.
So, obviously Becca, I do think that they do something with her, and regarding her now son with Homelander. I don't necessarily say, they're going to inject her with the blue stuff and make her a superhero, but I do think that she will be very much more involved in season 2.
I can't remember. But she is more involved in the future.
That's fine.
I'll say that much.
The guy who he ends up like setting up as a terrorist, and then he goes into he ends up basically being the hero, but it's all a setup, and he's made that guy with the blue.
I can't even think.
I can't remember him. I can't remember what he's called. So yeah, that will obviously be a bit. I'm not that fussed with the Deep. However, I do think that he could be a good character arc, because you're not meant to like him throughout the whole of season 1. However, you've got that string where he's actually alright, isn't he? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that sort of
stuff.
That's
fine. I won't say any more on
that. The same with obviously Starlight being the more like, oh really? I don't agree with that, but I don't think that's gonna last for long. And if it does, I'm not that fussed with her.
Mate, I can't believe I'm like, I want to watch it again, but now I'm just as excited for you.
That's fine. Maeve, I'm really interested in. Maeve, I'm really interested in because she obviously has history with Homelander, and that hasn't been said at all really in season 1. As well as a lot of things that have just sort of been swept under the carpet regarding her past. So I want more character development with her. That's really interesting.
Yep.
Billy Butcher is one of them that, like, I think his character is just literally on the front cover. Like, I think for now, he will do, and he's done well in season 1, and I think he kind of fades into the background a little bit in season 2 to let something else happen. Is the best way to put it.
Billy Butcher?
Billy Butcher. Not massively, but I think something else needs to take his place. Because if you go on another season of all this bollocks with his wife, it's fine, it'll work, but it won't hook me enough.
Okay.
So going off that, I think those are the main points that I want to say. Huey and everyone will just sort of keep moving as they are. There you go. There you go. Thank you very much.
You will meet a character soon who I'll say, I can't
It's
think.
faster than A-Train.
Name
Sean Wally.
No, you'll meet a character soon who at the start you'll think, what? I don't know if I like this character. And they will become, you'll like them.
Well, you've got, is it Noir that you don't know anything
Black Noir.
about? Yeah, you don't really know anything about. Although I recognise that name as like a superhero from like comics. Like I recognise his name, and like I've seen him in like comic strips and stuff on Twitter and stuff. I don't know why. I don't know what he's got to do. But yeah, I recognise him. Okay, don't know why.
Fair enough.
But there you go. So there's the boys season 1 complete. There you go. Mitch will obviously come back when he's watched Brassic, probably before his next birthday.
You've already met this character. Never mind. The person I'm on about apparently is in season 1.
Well, tell me who they are. You may as well.
I don't know.
I've seen who they are.
No, I don't want to.
Well,
I don't want to.
Well, I know who they are. If you tell me. Well, it's the girl, the Asian girl.
Oh yeah.
There you go. I presume. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So obviously that's one that like
I thought that was later in the series.
yeah, but yeah, and yeah. If Frenchie dies, mate, I'm out. That. If Frenchie dies in season 2, I'm out. Does he die in season 2?
I'm not telling you.
Better not. Find out next time we discuss The Boys.
We're the boys, yes. And I'll watch the end of Brassic so we can.
Please do. Yes.
I'll try and get to the end of it. How many series of Brassic is there?
5,
Oh,
6, maybe.
Too many.
There's less, mate. I'm watching more of The Boys.
Yeah, I know.
There's more episodes
We've
of
already
The Boys.
discussed how quicker you can watch episodes.
Yeah, but there's more. I will be watching more than you.
Yeah, you will. You'll
Exactly.
be done with The Boys, Gen Z,
Why are
and
you complaining?
Diabolical by the time I finish Brassic.
You slag.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, everybody.
Please start watching The Boys if you are over the age of 18. But to be fair, this podcast basically is over the age of 18 anyway, so you should be over the age.
To an extent.
No, it does have what's the word? Explicit content warning.
Put it this way: if you're chilling at home and you have to take time off work for Christmas, you know what? Start The Boys.
Start The Boys.
There you go.
There is definitely a Christmas-related episode at some point.
There was Jingle Bells in season 1.
Yeah,
I can definitely say there was Jingle Bells in
There
season
you
1.
go.
Can't tell you when or where or how or why, but Jingle Bells.
There we go.
And that's The Boys. Well
The
done.
Boys.
Thank you very much for listening. We'll see you next Wednesday. And yeah, Merry Christmas, I guess.
Not yet. It's only just the
Nearly.
start of December.
Well,
Goodbye. Goodbye.
goodbye.